David deal with Eastman Aviation, and this here is a Zenith model CH-750 designed for short takeoff and landing. We think it's a perfect flight for observation, whether reconnaissance, interdiction, or police work. So this particular aircraft is fitted, at least in the beginning, with an HD camera. We have a antenna mounted underneath, which will have a hailing speaker and a spotlight presently mounted with a spotlight. Antenna you might see underneath there. The panel will, of course, give the pilot everything he needs for normal flight mode and operation. But in addition to the flight instruments, which will appear on the dynons, he also has, at least at this time, a tablet computer here which will display his camera output. He can broadcast that also through radio waves to the ground, and of course talk to his ground personnel to intercept anyone if it's a road, let's say, citation or traffic control, that kind of situation. What else can I tell you? The outfit has been, the interior has been outfitted for looks and comfort, at least we hope. I was comfortable up here flying the 10 hours from Eastman, Georgia to Oshkosh on that trip. It was an enjoyable flight. The observation or the visuals in this aircraft are just marvelous. Let me get rid of this tennis ball. With the bubble door as it is, you can just lean just a little bit out the side and look straight down or back or forwards. It's very much like sitting in a helicopter. I can't come to a complete stationary position over the ground unless I have about a 25 to 30 mile headwind. In that case, I can just kind of hover there. But normally it's about 45 miles an hour, just orbiting a site in a lazy pattern for about 6 hours if I can stand to sit that long. The aircraft makes a marvelous platform for observation. It's equipped in the front, as you can see here, with fixed slats. And the fixed slats allow it that lift that facilitates the short takeoff and landing in such a marvelous way, or the slow flight. The back is full-span flapper-ons. Presently the flaps are not deployed, so in this position for normal flight, but when deployed they hang way down here and they rotate around that position for control in the flap deployed position. The rest of the aircraft designed in a utilitarian fashion, like the German Storch, not for looks but for function. A strong, fuselage tail and inverted horizontal. Inverted horizontal especially facilitates flight control at slow speed regimes. Vortex generators on the underside of the elevator help retain the the boundary layer, the flow to the elevator in slow approach and landing. Full flying rudder on the back. The entire vertical surface is a rudder. So a lot of yaw control available in this rudder. It will fly practically sideways through the air on a slip, through an extremely hard slip. I realize the sun's not the best here for your video at this time. But that's pretty much it. Down one side, you see the other. The landing gear is very rugged, a monoleaf construction and really rugged nose gear. We have a larger tire assembly available. I think it's 26-inch balloon tire for rougher field landings, perhaps to skim off the water onto a rocky beach or river bed, if that's where you want to put the plane down. The cut or corner style wingtips are fairly typical of a lot of aviation today. We think that probably provides the best control and the best amount of lift off the end of the wing. This one's equipped with some LED landing lights. They also will wig-wag back and forth. I can turn those on to demonstrate those for you. And I don't know if you noticed, but the strobe tips and lamps are also LED. Perhaps in the future we'll have some mounted up in this front area. And one of our plans is to mount this aircraft on floats. Amphibious probably, for both water and land operation. It has a Simpson-inch ground adjustable propeller, which is currently set in a good moderate position for both takeoff and landing. And we're glad that you've joined us for this little tour of the STOL aircraft offered by Eastman Aviation.